Oh hey, I'm guessing the reason you clicked on this video is because of the title. Well, I'm also guessing you clicked on it because you're a pathetic, low-life scum. Oh shit. Beautiful human being that just wants to fall in love. Well, guess what? You came to the right place. Follow me. Making someone fall in love with you isn't really that hard. Yeah, of course. I'm not saying it's as easy as taking a bow and arrow and hoping that Cupid shoots you with the love bug.
Damn, I really want to shoot a bitch today.
All guys like a girl with the same thing, and that, my friends, would be confidence.
It's quite possible that I'm your third man, girl. But it's a fact that I'm the seventh son.
Hi! Eyes up here. Guys also love a girl that can make them laugh. Why don't they play poker in the jungle? Because there's too many cheetahs. Keep them wanting more. Oh, what do you know? I think we're going to ignore this one.
6 hours later.
Whoa! Okay, Mr. Clingy. No. You need to create some mystery. Don't let him know everything. So, you lived here your whole life, right? I don't know. Have you lived here your whole life? No, I told you I grew up in Wisconsin. Yeah. Anyways, tell me about your sister. You guys seem really close. I don't know. Tell me about your sister. I told you I was an only child? Yeah, you are. And the last and final... Look who it is! Mr. Clingy again! Hello. Hey, I really don't think that this is gonna work out. I mean, it's nothing you did, it's nothing I did. It's just something that I think that we're just going to have to, you know, just act like it never happened, honestly. You know. Are you there? Hello? Jesus! How did you get in here? And how did you get over here so fast? I have my lace. And what are you doing with that hammer? No, listen, just take it easy. Listen, I was just kidding, April Fools. Not good enough. Please stop, don't kill me! Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this skit that I did.
Hey guys, what's up? So I thought that I would do like a little Q&A with you guys because I didn't really want to end the video right there. Sorry if you hear my cats, but I didn't really want to end the video right there, so I told you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram about like relationship stuff. Woo! Just to put us in the Valentine's Day spirit. Yes! Okay, so here we go. The first question is from Elizabeth Marie, and she asks, have you ever been in a controlling relationship? And, yeah. I've been in plenty of them, but the one that sticks out to me the most was... Stop. The one that sticks out to me the most is whenever I was a freshman in high school, I dated this guy, and I was so in love with him because he was like 2 years older than me. I think he was a junior whenever I was a freshman. I'm really not sure. I can't remember, but... he was older than me. He was on the football team. I was a little girl in high school. I had no idea. I was just so infatuated at the fact that this guy liked me. And I was a cheerleader, and we were like going to be like the cute football couple. It ended up him being like a super control freak. He told me what I could wear. I remember I came to school one day and I wore a skirt, and he got so angry. I was talking to one of my girlfriends, and he got mad at that because he didn't personally like them, so I wasn't allowed to talk to certain people. It just was like a complete mess. Disturbed_A asked, ever had a sexual thought about a teacher? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, this is super embarrassing, but whenever I was in college, I had this professor, and he was my art history professor. And surprisingly, he was not cute, but he was not ugly. It was so much better than looking at a bald-headed guy with a gray mustache all day. So, like, I finally got to look at something that was decent looking, so I developed sort of a crush on him. Plus, he was really artsy, and I really liked that. He could draw and everything, and I just had, like, a sort of a crush on him. And in class, I would have, like, weird fantasies whenever I was bored. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. But I had, like, weird fantasies, like, he would, like, ask me to go in the back room and so we can talk. Oh my god, I'm so disgusting. But the thing is, I developed this crush for him, and I remember at the end of the year, he asked us to write a paper. And I wrote my paper, and I remember getting an email back saying how putrid it was and how boring it was. And he also accused me of plagiarism. So I was just like, bitch! Like, I have a crush on you! And then after, like, he accused me of plagiarism and also told me my paper was boring and putrid, I just completely was over the crush. It was over. The fantasies were over, people. XO Michaela DXO_ asks, were you ever in a long distance relationship? Yeah, I've been in a lot of long distance relationships. My first one was with my ex-husband. Ah, that's so weird saying that. I still can't get over it. But anyways, before we were married, we dated, and he was in the military, and he went to Afghanistan, and I waited on him for like a whole entire year to come back. So that was like my first long distance experience with somebody that was super far away, because he was overseas, and I didn't mind it. Like, it wasn't bad. And then my second one was the last relationship that I got out of, and that guy lived in Missouri, and now this one that I'm in, he lives in Colorado. So I mean, obviously, like, I don't like being around my boyfriends because I'm continuously in a long-distance relationship. I'm totally kidding. I just find it kind of rewarding being in a long-distance relationship because, like, it gives you a chance to miss each other, and I can't even explain the feeling I have whenever I see the person that I love. I haven't seen them in, like, you know, a month or two, and then you finally see them at the airport, and you just give them a great big hug and a kiss, and it's just the best thing in the world, and I just love it so much. Mad3D asks, are you and Diego celebrating Valentine's Day together? I want to see more cute relationship photos. No, we are not, actually. He's back in Colorado, and I'm here in Virginia, so nope, not celebrating, which I don't really care because, like, I'm not all about Valentine's Day. Like, I don't think it's a big deal if a guy does not get me anything for Valentine's Day because, honestly, it's the dumbest. I mean, it's cute. Don't get me wrong. It's cute. But it really is a dumb holiday. The only reason I dig it is because the candy and the colors of the holiday is really cute. But I just don't think it's a big deal, like, celebrating Valentine's Day together. I think it's kind of dumb. And if you go out and you spend so much money, which I have before, on a guy for a Valentine's Day gift, bitch, save your money for Christmas when it's really, like, actually a holiday. Kylie Jaroscat? I don't know, I butcher these, holy crap. Most awkward date you've ever been on, or weirdest boyfriend you've ever had. Okay, another story time. Now, I can't really give out a lot of info because I feel like this would have really embarrassed the person if they were watching this. So, the most awkward date I've ever been on, and, like, the whole entire relationship was awkward. This is going to be like a little mini story time. So I started talking to this guy. You know, we hit it off pretty well. We talked for like 2 weeks straight. You know, we went on dates. I went up to his house. We hung out a little bit. Like, it was good. I really did like him at the time. And I think I was kind of rushing things, to be honest with you. Like, I'm just being honest about what I did. And I think he felt like he needed to ask me out because I think he sensed that I wanted it. So I remember the day that he asked me out. And it was so awkward. I've never had such an awkward, like, ask out. Does that make sense? Like, he looks at me and, like, says it in the weirdest voice and the weirdest tone and the weirdest way, like, you wanna be my girlfriend? Like, he was just so unsure about it. And I was just like, really? Really? Yeah, dude. Like, I was excited and, like, dumb at the time. And said yes. And I remember right after, like, he ends up taking me home, and I'm just, like, so happy and excited I'm dating this guy. And then the next day, I do something really, really stupid, which you should never do. I don't recommend it, but I did a lot of stupid stuff back then. I ended up going to this, like, event. I'm not going to say the name of the event, but this event in my town. It's like a sporting event. I'll just say that. And I go with a few friends, and they have, like, vodka. And I had never, like, seriously drank before to the point... I had never drank, like, vodka before, okay? So I didn't know what it was going to do, and I was an idiot, and I took, like, 2-3 shots. And, I mean, I don't really weigh that much, and at the time, I really didn't weigh that much. So I just remember I started to feel really, really, like, lightheaded to the point where I couldn't walk. And I looked at one of my friends and I said something so stupid and out of the way that it didn't even make any sense. And oh my god, it was just so dumb. Oh my god. And she was just like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know what I'm saying. I did not mean to say that. So that explains, like, what state I was in. And I was kind of panicking because I was just like, oh my god, like, I'm going into this big event. There's so many people here. Everybody in my town is here. They're going to see me and I'm going to make a fool of myself and somebody's going to tell my mom and dad. So I go in there and I sit down and I see the guy that I'm talking to. We're going to name him Jared. So I see Jared, and it was dumb because he was working the event at the time. And my friend even warned me, don't go talk to him. I'm like, nah, it's okay. I literally should have listened to her. I was so dumb. So I walk down. You can tell I'm drunk because I'm, like, belligerently, like, stomping down the steps. I go up to him, like, hey, what's up? Like, so stupid and drunk. And he was just like, I'm good. Are you okay? And I'm just like, I'm a little drunk. I should not have told him that. That was the biggest mistake because he looks at me and he's like, come outside. And I was just like, I fucked up. So I go outside and he was just like, who are you with? And who gave you the alcohol? And I wasn't about to spill on the people that I was with, but I did tell him who I was with. I was just like, they're not drinking, don't worry about it. But he figured out who I was with, and I did drive there, by the way, guys, so I did have my car there, and he ends up calling and telling my mom what is going on. Like, my boyfriend, my new fresh boyfriend that I just started dating, like, literally yesterday, calls my mom and tells her that I'm drunk, when he could have just been like, okay, we're going to sit here and we're going to wait it out until you're sober. I'm going to go buy you some crackers and get you some water and you're going to sober up before, because I had like three or 4 hours until this event was over. I would have definitely have sobered up. Or he could have been like, do you have a friend that can come pick you up? Like, there's so many options he could have chose, but he did, and he wanted to be Superman and call my mom and dad and be like, hey, your daughter's here drunk. And he did, and I was so pissed off. I was so embarrassed. I was so sad that my parents had to see me like that, but they come and they pick me up. I go home, and they're just really disappointed in me. So I remember later that night, like, I slept it off, and then I end up calling my friend that was with me as well, and I'm just like, I can't believe that dickhead done that to me. Like, I was so pissed off, and she couldn't believe it either. So I ended up, like, basically, long story short, the next day, I saw, this is whenever, like, I wasn't on social media, I was literally just on Facebook, and I saw him on Facebook all day, because you can see, like, the person's latest activity on Facebook, or whenever they were on Facebook Messenger or whatever, and I saw that he was on it all day. He did not talk to me at all, and I'm one of the girls that I will wait. I will not talk to you first. I will wait for you to talk to me first. So I waited for him to talk to me. He never did, and then later that night, I gave in, and I was just like, hey, like, what's going on? This is a mess. And he was just like, yeah, I don't know. I just think that we rushed into this. And I'm just like, you're the one that asked me. And I was so pissed off at him. I've been bitter at him ever since. I mean, I'm over it now, but I was really bitter at him for so long when it had nothing to do with him, because I just thought that that was really dumb that he done that. Moonlight asks, how did you and Diego meet? I'm getting a lot of questions about me and Diego, but I think I want to save that for a video that him and I can do together, because I think that would be, like, better instead of me just talking to you guys. But we did meet at, like, this event thingy, this meet and greet thing in Nashville, and that's our first time meeting. And whenever I first saw him, I didn't think he liked me that much because he was super quiet and wouldn't talk. And then, like, as soon as, like, a certain song came on, I think it was by the 1975, I was just like, oh, I almost knocked over my pop, sorry. But as soon as that song came on, I was just like, you like the 1975? And he was just like, yeah. And then we like started talking over music and stuff like that. And that's kind of like how like we started like bonding like a friendship or whatever. But yeah, we'll do like a video together or something like that. And we can talk about like more in depth in our relationship. If he's up for it, I don't know. But yeah, okay. Alright, I think that's all the questions that I'm going to answer for you guys today. I hope you really enjoyed it. But now we're going to get back to my previous outro. Let's try to get this video to 5K likes. Yeah, let's do 5K likes. Make sure you comment down below. Tell me what you think. And don't forget to subscribe because I do post videos every single week. Alright guys, I love you so much and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!